Hello friends and welcome to my channel The Retail Banker. So friends, today I will be talking with you regarding the documents that are required for your education loan processing. When you would be applying through the Vidyalakshmi portal, so there you have to upload some documents after filling up your form. So this particular PDF I have downloaded from Federal Bank's website. You could also just do a quick Google search and get hold of this document. So what I will do over here is I'll give you a quick run through with respect to the documents that are required for the processing of your education loan. So to start off, first one is your mark sheet. So it is mandatory to provide mark sheet of last qualifying examination. What does that mean? So if you're applying for a graduate course like a BTech or an MBBS, then you have to provide mark sheet of your 12th standard or inter PUC, as whatever you would say in your area. And if you are going for a postgraduate course like an MBA or a master's in technology or an MSc, then you would have to provide your graduation mark sheet. Second would be the proof of admission to the course. So if you have secured an admission to a college or to an institution or a university, you would be provided with a admission offer, and that particular admission offer would be there on the official letterhead of the institution. So that needs to be provided over here. Third one is the schedule of expenses for the course from the institution. So there would be an area in the online form where you can find that you would have to include all the expenses from year 1 onwards and provide a breakup of the same, wherein your tuition fees would be mentioned, books, internet fees, other committee fees, hostel, lodging, boarding, everything. All this breakdown would be provided to you by your institution on an official letterhead, and this has to be uploaded on the website. Fourth would be the proof of income or assets. So this is a mandatory document and it is required to be provided for student or the parent or guarantor whose income details have been provided. So if you are securing an admission to the undergraduate course, it is very evident that you would be still a student and may not have any income source. So in that case, you have to provide the income of your parents or your guardian or the guarantor, whoever it may be. So if your parent is salaried, then banks usually ask for 2 to 3 months of the salary slips, form 16 or the IT returns. And if your parent happens to be self-employed or have a business, then you would have to provide the income tax returns verification form. Fifth one would be latest salary certificate and form 16. You have to be careful over here because this is only applicable for salaried persons. That is, if your parent or guardian or guarantor is working in a certain company, then they would be provided with a salary slip or form 16, and that has to be uploaded over here. Sixth one would be IT assessment order or IT returns, the latest one. This would be applicable if your parent happens to be a businessman or a self-employed person. Seventh one, it would be the sixth one, the copy of land records. So why this is required? So if your parent has a certain property, a land, building, flat, could be anything in his or her name, then a copy of that particular title deed requires to be provided over here. Why this is needed? This would help bank in assessing your net worth and the credit worthiness prior to application or processing of the loan. The second last would be undertaking letter in the absence of PAN and Aadhaar numbers. So this is optional because if you are below the age of 18 while applying for this particular loan, then you would get a minor PAN card and it won't carry your photo. So if you do not hold a PAN card as of now, then you might have to give an undertaking letter. But as per my experience, most of the banks require you to provide a PAN card for further processing of the application, and they are quite specific on that, right? And finally, you would have the passport size photographs of applicant, parent, co-applicant or guarantor. I mean, whoever is involved in applying for this loan, like you and your parent, if both of you are applying as joint borrowers, or you as the main borrower and your parent as the co-borrower, then you would have to provide one passport size photograph to process the application. Though it is written as optional over here, you have to be very careful, because any loan application cannot be processed without a photograph. So this has to be mandatorily provided from your end. So friends, this is all for today's video. I would be coming up in my next video with the interest rates of education loans that are currently being provided in India from various banks and financial institutions. So if you would like to watch that video, please do comment on this video, do like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such content. Till then, take care and all the best. Thank you.